Hey guys! What's up? Today we are tackling with Photoshop to create a cutout paper style logo or text effect. This tutorial is inspired by Abduzeedo, so let's get started. Create a new file. I'm using 2880 by 1800 for this example. That's twice of my Mac display. Keep the background at white and hit OK. Unlock the layer by double-clicking on it. Now double-click on it again and go to Pattern Overlay. I am using a paper texture for this example. You can find plenty of them on Google or websites like DeviantArt. And if you want to learn how to install pattern overlays, there's a tutorial on my channel and also a link in the description. Set the blend mode to normal and press OK. Now select the ellipse tool and create a circle in the middle of your canvas. Hold down the Shift key to make sure it's a perfect circle. To make sure your circle is in the center of the canvas, select both the layers and move tool and hit these two icons on the top. Moving on, hit Command J or Control J if you are on Windows to duplicate the ellipse layer. Now hit Ctrl T or Command T and reduce the width and height of the circle to 80%. You can also do it by simply creating a circle inside the previous circle, but I like to do it like this because it maintains the symmetry. Change the color of the upper circle to any other color to differentiate from the other circle. Repeat this step to get another circle of smaller radius. You can have as many circles as you want. I'm using 3 for this tutorial. You should have something like this. Now double-click on the biggest ellipse and go to Bevel and Emboss. Style it in a bevel. Technique at Smooth. Depth maximum. Direction should be up. Size at 1. Soften to 0. Set the angle of -90 and altitude to 0. Highlight mode and shadow mode to be set at color dodge and color burn respectively with opacities 100% and 50%. You can pause the video if you have trouble following up. Now second up, go to inner shadow that will give it an illusion of depth. Select the blend mode to darken with black color. Angle should be at 90 degrees. Distance 8. Choke 0. Size 20. Set the noise to 5 to give it a dirty look, which the real materials have. Now go to Pattern Overlay and select the same pattern you used for the background. Blend mode set at normal with 100% opacity. Hit OK. Copy the layer style and paste it to the other ellipses. You will get something like this. Now let's add some texts. I'm typing out my name for this tutorial. Right-click on the text layer and paste the same layer style which we just used for the circles, but with one small change. Instead of inner shadow, we'll use drop shadow. Set the blend mode to multiply with black color and opacity at 50%. Angle at 90 degrees. Distance 10. Spread at 1. Size at 10. Set the noise again to 5 to give it a dirty look. Now create a new layer by clicking this icon here. Set the foreground color to red and the background color to cyan. Now select the circular brush tool with the size equal to the radius of the circle and hardness at around 30 to 40. Color one side with cyan and the other with red, as I'm doing. Set the blend mode of this layer to soft light so that it only affects the shadows and midtones. Now we don't want the color to be present outside the circle. So for that, mask the biggest ellipse by holding Ctrl or Command and clicking on a layer when you see a small rectangular icon. You will have marching ants. Select the Quick Selection tool and hit right-click and click on Select Inverse. Select Red Cyan layer. Take the eraser tool and erase the outer parts of the colors by keeping the opacity of the eraser tool to near 90%. Hit Command or Control D, which is the shortcut for deselecting the mask. You must be getting something like this. You can duplicate all layers and merge them onto a new one. Then use color burn for the blend mode in order to increase the contrast. The outcome will be something simple but yet with some nice contrast. Adjust the opacity according to yourself. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. I will be uploading new tutorials every week. So please subscribe if you learned something today and wish to learn something more in the future. It helps a lot and inspires me to create more tutorials. Like the video. It's always appreciated. Comment if you have any questions. Goodbye. Stay tuned for more.